What's up, everybody? Chef Coast, your host with the most. I just went grocery shopping. I'm going to give you guys a few tips on what you guys should be doing, or what I would suggest doing as soon as you get home from doing groceries. And that's prepare your food. So I just bought $24 worth of groceries. I can't believe it. That's like the least amount of money I've ever spent. But I'm going to prep what I got and show you how I store it so it lasts longer. So bam, I got this romaine lettuce here. Just going to cut off the very end and just shave it pretty much. You'll notice that I'm going to cut everything really small. I find that it's just easier to deal with, it's easier to eat, and to be honest, I don't like biting into a big thing of lettuce. I would rather have all my lettuce cut up nice and small, and same with all my vegetables. All my vegetables are cut up really nice and small, and it's just easier. Like I don't like going to places and ordering stir fries or salads. You get like these big chunky vegetables and big things of lettuce. I think that's kind of gross. So what I like to do is I'll add a little bit of water inside the Tupperware, put the lid on, and kind of shake it. So the water will kind of stay in there and it'll make it stay fresh for a long period of time. I have broccoli here. Take off. I just bought like the crown of broccoli, the very top of it. So most people throw away the stalk. Stalk contains a lot of nutrition. So I chop that up. This is great to add into like some type of vegetable mix. I always talk about having, you know, a bigger Tupperware full of a mixed vegetable. So whatever you end up getting, you know, you could have onions, radishes, and broccoli stalk in one. Another one, you could have, you know, I got a big thing of cabbage here. You can have the stalks of kale, whatever you like. I usually put 3 or 4 different veggies in every vegetable mix. So bam, that's cut up, stalks cut up. And then so with the actual top of the broccoli, I pretty much like shave it. And again, unless you're going to be like steaming the broccoli and eating it whole, some people like to do that. I eat mine raw. So I'm not a huge fan of eating raw vegetables. Like, and I feel that's why a lot of people don't eat a lot of vegetables, because biting into a big raw plain vegetable is not the funnest thing to do in the world, especially when we're accustomed to eating like high sugary, really sweet and potent food flavors. So I just take my time and I cut this really, really small, pretty much kind of like shaving it. Like it's nice and small. So I'll just add that in my Tupperware. Bam. Big thing of broccoli. Whenever you need it, you can add it to salads, add it to stir fries. Whenever you need it, it's there. Alright, big thing of cabbage here. Red cabbage. This will last a long time, and it's good to put in a lot of different things. Pretty much, my main diet is stir fries and salads and smoothies, so it's pretty much that's what it's going in for. So, just cut this bad boy in half. You'll notice that there's a huge, big white thing in there in the middle, so I just kind of take that out. And then, again, I'm going to cut this up real nice and small, and I'm going to keep this half and wrap it so it stays fresher longer. Some people might argue with me that this stuff will go bad fast. Honestly, with the tactics that I'm giving you, put a little bit of water in a lot of these things and keep it moist. It'll stay for a really long time. So, bam, take this cabbage. I'm going to half it again. What are we going to do? I'm just going to take a piece like this. I'm going to cut it. 1, 2, 3. Kind of like you would like an onion. 1, 2, 3. So you get strips. Bam. Little pieces of cabbage. You can add into anything. You can juice this even. But just having it ready to go is my main point. You want to have this ready so that you don't have to do this every single time you're cooking. And I'm going to start posting videos, like 2-minute meal videos, and you're going to see me exactly what I do in about 2 or 3 minutes cooking my meals. And usually that's all that it really takes me. It doesn't take me a long time to prepare a meal because I do this little bit of prep when I get home from doing my groceries. So bam, broccoli's done, cabbage is done, romaine is done. I got this lettuce leaf. I'm going to leave that whole because I got kale already in my fridge cut up with water in it. So I'm going to wrap this, put it in the fridge. I got this pepper. I'm going to keep that because I don't really need that. Cucumber, bam. That's going to go in my salad for tomorrow. I'm going to cut this in half. And even if you get really lazy, you can leave it like this. Only the end is going to go bad. Sometimes I do that. I get lazy. I just cut the end off when I want to use it. So I'm cutting these. I go once in the center and then again. So you make kind of little triangles. So once right down the middle. And you get something like that. Bad lighting here, sorry. Get the little half moon. And then sometimes I'll even go 1, 2. So you get 3 kind of strips. Bam, you got little triangle cucumbers there. So when I go to make my salad tomorrow, I'm going to be at work for 7 o'clock in the morning. I could make a full lunch if I wake up at 6 o'clock. No problem. I could hit snooze until 6:15, and I could still come up with a good lunch just because I did this prep work. So bam, my cucumbers are done. No big deal. Yeah, so that's all I really got to prep right now. All my veggies are pretty much cut up. Onions, you could do the same thing. Leave those chilling. Usually I do those on the fly, nice and fresh. I don't put those in the fridge. And yeah, wrap everything up. Like I said, I got a little bit of water here. Cucumbers, I think, will stay fresh. It's mostly for the greens. So your romaines, your kales, especially the kale, will stay nice and fresh and crisp. If you put that little bit of water in, shake it up every couple of days or whatever, it'll stay fresh. No problem. So there's my tips. Prepare your food. Make it easier on yourself to make meals. Any of my meals, like I said, only take a few minutes. And I'm going to be posting vids and show you exactly how I do it. Stay fresh, stay prepared, keep fit, and have fun. Chef Coast, your host with the most. Till next time.